My name is Harry, I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is April 16th, 2024. It is 1:19 a.m. I didn't record anything yesterday. I was focusing on creating some design for my shop, which I did. Do I still have it? Let me see if I could. Let me check and see if I could show you the back end of my shop. Alright, so this is the back end of my shop. I published this yesterday. I'm sorry, when I hover around it, you can't see it. I published this yesterday, and this one is making reference to, it's not yet published, so I need to go back to it. It's making reference to Chris Ship when he was waiting. No, not waiting. He said something about after Wednesday, he will not be talking about the Sussexes. Okay, so we're still waiting for Wednesday. So I put the rats and the king, you know, to say royal rats and all of that. And there's the ship in the back. And I did this also. Nothing personal, just for funds. Okay, like just for fun, but with a S, funds, money. Just for fun. This is a different version of it. This one I put money and things like that around it. This one doesn't, just in case some people don't like the images, so I just put the words here. This is another version. This one I think I did that yesterday as well. There's that here, Montecito Underdogs. All right, and there's that, we're proud of our mom, Montecito family. Okay, because Harry and Meghan, from my understanding, they have 3 dogs, Pula, Mia, and of course Guy. This one I haven't published it yet. All right, so these are old, and thank you to some of you who have purchased from my shop. I really appreciate it. Okay, so my back end, this is APTS Sussex PYTE is under attack, and I believe the warning on this should be out later today, the 16th. Okay, so today is the 16th. Let's see how they deal with it. But YouTube is going back to PYTE and bringing up some old videos, you know, flagging old videos. Okay, so over the weekend I focused all of my content on PYTE because of the polo match, Sentebali polo match, and they were more lively and everything like that, so I kept them on PYTE. And all of a sudden YouTube start flagging old videos, and then the musics that they're flagging are music from YouTube kind of thing. So I will not be using YouTube music anymore. Oh my Lord. Okay, so I have a lot to share with you. Yesterday I was not feeling too well. After I gave the computer up, I had a headache and I went to the gym. Oh my God, I don't know how I survived that workout. I didn't do anything crazy. It's just that I had a headache. But the only reason I went to the gym is because I needed to buy milk. Because in the morning, the kids need milk for cereal, whatnot. My youngest don't usually eat in the morning. He eats at school, but my oldest eats cereal. So the milk was done. I needed to buy milk. And I was like, since I'm already outside, I might as well step in the gym and do something. So I did some minor workout, abs, what else? And I threw in some legs. So tomorrow I definitely will go because I'm feeling much better now. Okay, so we're gonna pick up from the weekend. Okay, so I have 11 tweets here. These are some tweets over the weekend. And these are new. I just put these together. If I have the energy, so I sort of already separate them. 10 tweets here, and then 14 more down here, and some of them kind of funny. This one, the last one, is very funny. It's a video. Now these are video or tweets before the Sentebali event. Okay, I was supposed to record them, but once the positive contents were coming up regarding the polo, and there was something else that Harry did prior to that. So when the news came out, there were two things with the Netflix and the documentary that they were gonna do with Netflix, and there was something else. So I sort of put these in the back burner. It looks like I may not even touch them anymore. If I don't have, well, I'll be very surprised if I have nothing to talk about one day. But most likely, I don't think I'll touch these. So I'm gonna try to record as much as I could tonight, and then I could always get, you know, edit them whenever I have the chance. And that's what I should have done with these. Now I'm not in the mood for them, knowing what we already know. You know, the new content that's happening. This is the first tweet, right? That's the top one. Alright, so there's the numbers. New subscribers, welcome. Don't forget, I have another channel, two other channels that dedicated to the Sussexes. Our Pot of Pew service. This one, very rarely I put things when they have a announcement coming out, when they have things about charities or things like that. That's why I put those, focusing on the charities only. And then PYTE, it's another version of this channel, but more in the positive way. Like, for instance, all the discussion the squad were having regarding the polo match, Sentebali and all that, I put them on PYTE. PYTE was my main original channel. Okay, then YouTube started flagging it. All last year, it was demonetized completely. And for some reason, in the miracle, I get back to it again. I had to delete a lot of videos and other things, and then now they seem like they're going back to attacking it again. So I try to keep all the positive things about the Sussexes. This channel is pretty much the left behinders, the rumors, and sometimes some, you know, whatever the squad are talking, I put them here. And when at the beginning of my videos, when you see me talking here, you don't have to listen to this. If you only care about the tweets, just skip. Okay, I try my best to put timestamp on the video. Okay, so let's go on Twitter. So this is that one. Let's pause. There's a possibility I might have put this twice. Is that the one? The toxic? That's not the one. Let me see something. So I do have it on the list, but it's on probably the next video, so I'm not gonna cover it now. I want to focus on my list, and I think I have them in the order that I saw them. Okay, so you'll see this video and another this video clip tweet and another video of mine. Okay, so let me focus on my list. So there's this here. Sound like the British royal family. Okay, quote, the less talent they have, the more pride, vanity, and arrogance they have. All these fools, however, find other fools who applaud them. Erasmus 1509. This image reminds me of, there's a video that I did on PYTE. Look at the screen. I remember the thumbnails. It's a video that I did, and it was a long thread, and that thread no longer exists because I went back to revisit it again couple months ago, and it's no longer there. And I'm glad that I did it, because this was educator, someone who has knowledge, who actually study this past this time of whatever 1509, the mentality of these people back then. And she went on and explained everything, and that was when Roe versus Wade was it was overturned by the Supreme Court, and people were talking about women's rights and all of this. So that was around that time. And when I read that thread, she was giving us, sometime I need to go back and listen to it, because it was a very good educational thread that she wrote. So this is what this remind me of. Okay, because this is the mentality of these people, those men back then. And it was around that time, slavery and all of that. They're lazy, and they prop themselves up. Okay, pretend they are better than life or things like that, and then put everybody else down. Okay, so this is what that remind me of. Okay, This had to be the first erudition of them when they were Persian or in Germany. Sound like the British establishment, from politicians to royalty, what a sad state of affair. And the thing is that well-minded people don't do a lot of pushback. They let them be, and allow them to be, okay, and they're spreading and corrupting other minds. So people needs to push back, and this is the problem that I'm having with YouTube, because YouTube realized that I don't give a shit anymore, but I still comply with their rules in order for me to share some of this stuff, but they going after it. Okay. Never a true word was spoken. Wise words. Hello world. That's an ad. Sound like the Tory party. Yeah, I mean, these are the same group. Okay. They're just reinventing themselves. Okay. They morph into something else to continue their toxic, their savagery and all of that. And a lot of people get fooled by them. It's the same group from the slavery, from what we have now, the Tories, the GOP in the US, and what's going on in the Middle East with Palestinian and all of that. It's the same group, okay? They just morph themselves into something else to appear to be different, but the mentality, okay, the mentality, their goal, their objective remain the same. Okay, next tweet. Sometimes when I say it's not the Jews, the true Jews are doing the savagery that's going on. I'm not going to go too deep into that because YouTube does not want people to talk about it. Because the thing that I'm seeing, oh my Lord, the behavior of these people don't look like people of faith. Okay? Their behavior, their action don't look like anybody of faith. It's the people who hijack that particular religion and turn it into something else. But it's very sad, some very weak mind. We have this in every group. It doesn't matter who. That knowing what we are seeing now in the past, and this is why they don't want to teach history, because they want to keep that kind of behavior going. They do not want to teach history. So they're repeating the same savagery, all this type of thing. It's very sad, but it's the same group again. Okay, we need to pray, and I don't know, it's very sad. But anyway, let's focus on this. UK press, quote, our sources are telling us that no one wants to be around Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Oh my God, these people. 32 seconds. We've seen this video already. Okay, there's a music, so I remove the music. Okay, they are trying to take picture together. Nacho is a very good guy, very good guy. I do not know him personally, but yeah, there's no way Harry will be by him if not just in this picture, just in general. Okay, with the things that Harry have been going through, when the public, the majority of the public, did not know the true nature of his how do you call this, his situation, I should say. Okay, we have I guess people, well, then again, royalists are blind to see what really truly happening. But I guess when Meghan got into his life, you know, we are seeing what Harry have been going through. Okay, but yet Nacho was still there. This is what I mean, just in general, he was still there when the public, the tabloid was trashing him left and right. Nacho was still there to support him whenever Harry needed him. So he's a true gentleman. Very much respect for him and his wife and their children. Okay, there's that here. Such a great event. Oh my goodness, I had so much fun sharing those tweets with you. There they are here. Look at Harry. I mean, Harry is so silly. When Meghan was bringing the trophy, I guess she was gonna give it to him, and this guy here, where I'm hovering around, I was like, no, it's for Harry. And then when Harry got it, it's like, for me? So silly. Whenever you see people around Harry and Meghan, there's always that smile. They're always smiling. This guy here next to Meghan seems like he feels like he's intruding into a private session here. He remind me of that actor. I forgot his name. I don't know if I'll be able to find his picture because I don't know his name. He married to, I believe, his wife, Felicia Hoffman. Oh my God, I can't believe I can't believe I just read all of this and then the thing, never mind. But what I thought the thing was, the person is not it. All right, so we're gonna continue. All right, such a great event. There's all of that. Okay, I just love it. Salt Island. Royalists are throwing dishes again and pulling curtains. LOL. That's an ad. Okay, the polo is such an elitist sport. Spill coming from the press when they've been covering royalty doing this for decades with zero comments is telling. The hypocrisy is a grift. Precisely. Like people just gravitate toward them and there aren't any restriction per se, so it's a bit more relaxed and just easy. And the air around them just holler, hello you. Okay, everyone who meets them in person say how genuine and lovely they are. Okay, so after this, that's it. And the ones they claim people want to be around are being bored and hiding behind palace walls, working from home. Projection and alternate reality. Yep, projection at its finest. And they want us to deceive by our very own eyes. And this is where I picked up and I realized I wasn't recording. Is that, yeah, they don't want you to believe your senses. Okay, you have your senses for a specific reason. Okay, when one is not working, you could at least rely on the other one to help guide you. But these people, okay, the evil people, they tell you don't believe any of those. Okay, just believe what they tell you. I mean, my goodness. And then the thing that they're telling you is guiding you to a ditch. Just look at Harry's life, for instance. And thank God Harry truly believes in his senses. He follows his conscience and what he sees with his own two eyes. Okay, throughout Harry's life since his mother's passed, okay, they're guiding him to the wrong path. And Harry, thank God, I don't know how Harry did it. Okay, I've said a lot of things, a lot of humble opinions here and there, but for Harry's sake, I have absolutely no clue how Harry becomes the man that he became. Because the nonsense that I'm seeing happening over there, I don't know how he did it. How he could be that kind of a human being. And this is why sometimes I say, you know, I'm hoping miracle for those kids, Princess Diana's grandkids as well. Okay, these two, and then that says, sources always lies, so we know better. Always plus the UK press has zero access to Harry and Meghan. Okay, so let's go to the next tweet. So I went to look for the actress, and then whoever I thought it was, it's not, and it's someone completely. Is it Felicity Huffman? Let me look at this. I can't believe it. Yeah, that's her name. That's the one that I was thinking of, but I'm not sure the guy is the husband. Felicity Huffman. Okay, she was in that show. What's the name of that show? It's been okay. Spouse. This is the. Let me see if it's the guy. Yep, that's the guy. I can't believe this. I remember. I don't even remember his name. William H. Macy. All right. So I was saying he looks like this guy. Where is he? Oh, from the previous tweet, I think. Is it? Where is it? Oh, no, that's the other tweet. Let's go back. Okay. So I'm making so much work for myself now. Let me go back to the previous tweet. Okay, I was saying, I don't know if it recorded, but in one of the I was saying, not this. Okay, I had stopped and looked at these images again. I don't know if it recorded, but I was talking about it, and then later on I realized the thing is not recording. So when I'm editing, I'll see. So I said, not this image, that one. This is where he looks like him. Okay, and I was saying this guy looked like the one next to Meghan. I said it looks like he's intruding into something private that's going on between Harry and Meghan, the way he keep himself here. And then I said this guy here looks like this guy. Okay, I cannot believe I remember his wife's name, and I cannot believe what I remember. But anyway, so that was that. That was the reason why the thing messed up. Okay, so let's go to the next tweet. Okay, so now we're here. Or did I cover it already? Okay, so there's that here. Royalists, Meghan will not be invited to William and Kate's coronation and will have to bow to William and Kate. Me, bish, okay, the way she spelled it, but she mean the B word. She didn't attend your last one when she was invited, and she's American. Who is going to make her bend and bow when she doesn't? Well, okay, so there's that here. Willie and KK Kate won't be invited to their imaginary coronation either. If she's still alive, okay, I don't know. The thing that's going on over there. It's probably going to be working from home event with AI, William and Kate anyway. Will Kate be invited to William's coronation? That's an ad. What is that here? The monarchy doesn't pay her bills anymore, so she doesn't have to bow to no one. Okay, that's that. No worries. Prince William won't be invited either. What's going on now? Okay, so these are headlines that been going on. Prince William and Kate Middleton have heated fight due to his short fuse, royal author. That was January 2024. Prince William's hot temper leads to fiery rows with wife Kate Middleton. Okay, they're telling us, you know, what's going on, and we haven't seen her. If she's still alive, that's a miracle. If she's not, I will not be surprised. Okay, so these are the headlines. And look at how he's talking to her. And she allowed it to happen. That's the thing. My God. And he probably thinks he's the smartest. Anyway, what happens if Prince William commits a serious crime? Prince William's fate has been revealed if he is ever accused of a serious crime. That specifically alone should tell you something. Okay, this was around the time that I think his cousin's husband, they claimed that he killed himself or something, and then he was supposed to go to some sort of ceremony at a church. He didn't show up. Okay, so that should tell you something. The headlines are telling you something without telling you. Okay, dying Charles tells William, you won't be king. There's another one here. And then let's not forget as well, it's those business people who's controlling. That video that I did a while back, I didn't do a thumbnails for it, unfortunately. It had a lot of it was a long thread with a podcast that a squad share, and they were talking about Wallis Simpson, how they use Wallis Simpson as an excuse to get rid of the king. Okay, so now that they have that horse where she's at right now, and you seeing all the other blood royals are not looking too healthy. They are not looking healthy. There's one image I saw of was the other one's daughter. Okay, one of the York sisters. She doesn't look healthy. I don't know. Okay, whatever's here, and then move on. But the coronation is so much fun, you all forget how much Charles enjoyed it. There is no certainty William will see the throne. Kate will unlikely be in the public eye ever again. Royalists should worry about their own problems. Okay, will the coronation be digital? Because the prince has decided to go Wi-Fi from now. Will there be another clown the nation for a working from home? Royals and another one who is MIA. Okay, and nobody got time for that. Okay, so let's go to the next tweet. Again, it's regarding William and Kate. Okay, so there's that. All Kate had to do was support Meghan, and she wouldn't be suffering today because her so-called friends do nothing to protect her. There's the laugh here. Paraphrasing what Meghan said, I don't know how they thought we will remain silent when the firm was actively perpetrating falsehood about them. Okay, so there's that here. Comma is a bit. Oh no, honey. Okay, so you could read these. Okay, Okay, I don't know how they could expect that after all of this time, we will still just be silent if there's an active role that the firm is playing in perpetrating falsehood about us. And if that comes with risk of losing things, I mean, there's a lot that's been lost already. She knows everything that she left behind. This is something I will never forgive the institution for that. She had a life. She left everything behind and then move, quit her job to be over there, and then they use her to create this false narrative about her. My God. And then while she was over there, they made us believe they were taking care of her, they were paying her or whatever financially and all of that.
Driving us out into the fields, asked about Meg, not with great interest, just casually. Still, he didn't always ask, so I was pleased. She's good, thanks. Does she want to carry on working? Say again. Does she want to keep on acting? Oh, I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't think so. I expect she'll want to be with me, doing the job, you know, which would rule out Suits, since they film in Toronto. I see. Well, darling boy, you know there's not enough money to go around. I stared. What was he banging on about? He explained, or tried to. I can't pay for anyone else. I'm already having to pay for your brother and Catherine. I flinched. Something about his use of the name Catherine. I remembered the time he and Camilla wanted Kate to change the spelling of her name because there were already 2 royal ciphers with a C and a crown above. Charles and Camilla. It would be too confusing to have another. Make it Catherine with a K, they suggested. I wondered now what came of that suggestion. I turned to Willie, gave him a look that said, "You listening to this?" His face was blank. Pa didn't financially support Willie and me and our families out of any largesse. That was his job. That was the whole deal. We agreed to serve the monarch, go wherever we were sent, do whatever we were told, surrender our autonomy, keep our hands and feet inside the gilded cage at all times, and in exchange the keepers of the cage agreed to feed and clothe us. Was Pa, with all his millions from the hugely lucrative Duchy of Cornwall, trying to say that our captivity was starting to cost him a bit too much? Besides which, how much could it possibly cost to house and feed Meg? I wanted to say, she doesn't eat much, you know, and I'll ask her to make her own clothes, if you like. It was suddenly clear to me that this wasn't about money. Pa might have dreaded the rising cost of maintaining us, but what he really couldn't stomach was someone new dominating the monarchy, grabbing the limelight. Someone shiny and new coming in and overshadowing him, and Camilla. He'd lived through that before and had no interest in living through it again.
And it was all false. If this, what Meghan have gone through, doesn't paint a picture about Princess Diana. Actually, Princess Diana did tell her side of the story, okay, but give a further, broader view of what Princess Diana went through. But Wallis Simpson, who kept her mouth shut completely, that should give you a very good perspective of what she went through. Okay, so all of these souls that these people have crushed through the years, centuries, okay, they're coming back to help, you know, the Sussexes. Alright, so there's this here. They don't really care about me. They just hate Meghan. Well, wait on. Okay, so there's my tweet here. I'm making reference in response to this. All Kate had to do was support Meghan and she won't be suffering today. Okay, but I'm responding to that part only. And there's me here. Or stay out of it. She was, and I put, you know, the stars next to it. She was in a very tough position with this incest power hungry family. Just stay out of it. But she participated in trying to please a man who gave shit about her. For me, this is the problem. She had nothing to lose because Egg is in rage all the time. What's one more rage? Okay? All she had to do, and I talk about this in other videos, just stay out. Okay? Don't participate. Don't help tip the scale to someone's advantage. I understand that's her husband, but the fact here, this is the thing here where your senses come into play. You see, you hear, you could feel the pain the husband is gonna inflict on Harry's wife. And then Harry, let's not forget as well, Harry was the one who welcomed her into the family to make her feel welcome. And then for her to help the husband to inflict pain onto Harry and Harry's wife, this is the part I will never forgive her for. Never. But she participated. When I said she was in a very tough position, it's because when you look at negative people around the institution, all of these naysayers.
I've been a pessimist many times because of the work that we end up doing. You can be surrounded by negativity sometimes.
All they want is to inflict pain onto people. This is what I mean. She was in a very tough position. Remember, you have to put your mask on first before you could save somebody else. So this is where I said she didn't have to participate. Okay, don't help your husband tip the scale. Okay, just stay out of it and let him know, look, what you're doing is wrong. This is why you have partners. Okay, when you're raising kids, sometimes you see your things one way and your husband see the thing a different way. And then this is where you come and balance each other out and then to raise the kids. But if both of them are on the same page of stupidity, what do you expect coming out of those kids? And this is why I say those kids need miracle just like Harry. They need a miracle because this woman then have to participate, because the husband and people around the husband, the helpers, the courtiers, they will listen to what the husband said. So you come out and tell your husband, look, what you're doing is wrong. I'm against it, but I'm not gonna help you, and I'm not, just keep me out of it. Whenever he's doing something, just go someplace else you don't want to hear, so you don't, if you have good common sense, if you hear something bad he's gonna do, you probably will tip the brother. But to avoid all of this, whenever they're talking about their scheme, just stay out of it. Stay out of it. You don't need to know. You don't need to understand. You don't need nothing. You just don't hear anything. That's what I would have done. You talk to your husband, I don't want to be part of it. Don't tell me anything. I do not want to know. Just go do your thing, because I came in here, I saw you with your brother, you were dealing with your shit, so keep me out of it. Okay? I understand she doesn't have to be friends with Meghan, and I think Meghan will understand the position that she's in with those racist haters in that palace. So I think Meghan will understand. But if Kate, stay out of it completely, okay, I will not have any problem. But she participated, she helped it, and then allowed the husband to, step one more further into the ladder to get what he wants. This is where the problem is for me. Okay? So let's go to the next one. Oh, I almost missed that. All right, next tweet. And I think that, let me go. Oh, there's more comment. What else is there? 2 people like it and 5 people like it, 2 retweet. Okay, that last GIF is the saddest because it's so very true. They hated Kate until Meghan came along. The press dumped on Kate regularly. It wasn't until they realized that in order to have a villain, you need to have an innocent victim, hero. This is the fantasy thing, the drama, the thing that Bojo's sister was saying. These people, oh my God, they're painting a picture for the people. What happened here? This one. All right, let's see. Let me pause and look for it. Okay, I found it. All right, the hatred of Meghan is based on racism. You become aware it's racism when none of them even complain about other royal wives taking photos in the center after a charity polo match. Anyone who says otherwise is unworthy of your attention. They know deep down they're racist. I mean, at this point, we know. Okay, use Google account. So there's that. There's Princess Diana. I don't know how Princess Diana was able to love this guy, but this is a loving eye looking at Charles here. But this guy abused her. My God. There's this one here. Oh my God. Look where he stands. He moved away from her. What the hell? He moved away from her. This guy is ridiculous. He can't even pretend. There's Princess Diana. Even here. Okay, look at Princess Diana smiling and everything. Wow. And how come... Okay, this looks small. Oh, it was. Okay, and how come they don't complain how there are never any women around except Middleton? Why is Kate never seen with other polo wives? That's true. And the only people she seemed to interact with are few men that are desperately filtering with. There's that here. At least Meg is surrounded by many beautiful women. Okay, we cannot disregard the harsh reality that what they call tradition is, in fact, racism. It serves as a tool to preserve and promote white supremacy under the guise of protecting history. We must acknowledge this for what it is truly is and take decisive action against it. Racism plus envy. Also, they thought cancer would bequeath icon status on the other one, but alas, the world swiftly moved on. The monarchy is crumbling while Meghan's sons keep shining brightly. What they're feeling is pain, hopelessness, a lot of it, because they use that tactic too much. They abuse it too much, so people is seeing what exactly Harry have been telling them. Okay, it's so obvious that they don't believe she should occupy this space. That's the only reason for the hate. I'm starting to think most of them don't actually even care about Kate Middleton. She's a red herring to cover up their racism. I haven't seen any hashtag about praying for her or any raising of funds for cancer research in her name or a group shaving their heads in solidarity. He has always been about racism, plus the decision to step back and not live quietly but to thrive globally. No one will care about Harry and Meghan live quietly on an estate, but it's their desire to keeping doing good and plus a growing business that kills the derangers. Okay, and jealousy. They're jealous of Meghan and what Meghan and Harry have. My goodness. And these people, they have everything. They have everything. You see that estates after estates, it's like a freaking other country within itself, the amount of land they have. But yet they don't have enough. Oh my God. Sometimes I said when you have too much of one thing, it will choke you. It will kill you. You need water. This is one of the perfect example. Life cannot be sustained without water. But too much of it can kill you. So it's almost like that. Being biological related to someone doesn't mean they deserve to be in your life. Harry is with the brother he deserves. That's for sure. There's that here with Nacho. Yeah, Nacho is a very good guy. Look at, it's the same relaxed state they are in. There's Nacho without shoes. So I'm sure when they are in each other's house, you know, either in Argentina or in Montecito, same thing. They never change. Relax is like they're another extension of their home. Yeah, there they are here. Yeah, this look like, these two images look very relaxed. The brother who will not betray him, the brother that embraces his chosen wife and their family, the brother who doesn't constantly try to put him down. Yeah, that's no comparison. Nacho is the brother Harry deserves. Definitely. I can agree more. Okay, family is who you choose. Oh my God. Family is who you choose and chooses you back 100%. So let's go to the next tweet. This is an ad. There's probably more comment below it, but let's move on. Almost an hour. What the... Oh, the 8 is missing. Let's see if I just put the 8. Okay, so there's that here. How dare you to show me another couple pic harder than this one? Other pics of Harry and Meghan don't count. Oh my goodness. This, the first time I saw it, I was like, what? What? The one in colors. So she put this black and white. Oh my Lord. And she knows it. She knows she was killing it. So there's that here. Maybe not harder, but as hot or second place. Yeah. That's nice. That's nice. Very nice. Oh my God. Their son. They have an older son. Is taller than Nacho. Oh my goodness. That is so beautiful to watch. And I've said this a long time ago. It's probably on PYTE. And I said the family life that Nacho and Delfina have And I think Harry was craving for that. If you've been listening to some of my podcasts, I've said, you probably heard this before. And the love that they shared together, meaning Delfina and Nacho and their kids. And you see Nacho's daughter, Delfina and Nacho's daughter at the polo. She will not leave Meghan alone. Well, at least the picture, okay? I create my own narrative here. That's my deranged self here talking about it. And I was like, maybe Nacho and Delfina are very strict with her. And now she's with Meghan. And she would not leave Meghan, hugging Meghan and all of that. Very nice. Very nice. So Harry saw, I think, as a beacon of goal for him. If he wants a family, he wants something like that. So you could see this is a very, very nice couple. Oh my goodness. Whew. The things those horses have witnessed. That is so beautiful. I guess Meghan better learn to ride a horse. There's Delfina riding it here. Oh my goodness. He loves his wife. Barefoot. Yep, that's the vibe you see in Montecito. Look at the smile in their faces. Oh my Lord. That is so beautiful to see. I'm telling you, those squad or something, they went and dig. That is a very nice, okay, very nice photo. Close. Such electricity between these two that she recoiled. Now that's hot. That's the devil. No squad always throw some shade. This is fire. I'm laughing at the emoji. She hide her face. Okay, that's not a couple, that's a trouble. Let me move on. Oh my God. Let me move on because the squad gonna make me laugh too much and I'm gonna waste the entire night laughing. Next tweet. Oh my Lord. Okay, so there's this here. Harry and Meghan shines brightly. Shine like diamond. Yep. And I think I shared this on my community board. Maybe just the image or something. Oh my Lord. Yep, same vibe almost. Well, Harry was in a different state of mind down here. My goodness. No matter the uniform of his personal security, Harry wears his role of leader and boss very well. BDE, big dick energy. Harry is a natural. He sure is. He will have made a good king. Go for it. Well, the people in the UK, the business people, that's what I mean in this part here. They do not want something ethical because these people, all they think about is money. They want something that they could control. So right now, what they have right now with that horse and that institution, that's their meal ticket right there to, my goodness. Harry got out the right time. Harry got out of the right time because Harry was the only one who was not drinking their Kool-Aid. He was the only one. And then the right time when he find Meghan, I'm telling you, like he said, the stars were aligned. And, however it went, I know we had a discussion about this in my community board. I don't want to bring it. And I love reading those comments. But the stars were aligned. They inch each other, they inch, and then boom, the right time they come and meet, and then he got out the right time. Because otherwise, he would have been the first one, the ex. They were trying to take him out. And thank God, what's worked well for Harry, he did not speak his mind too much with those people, those courtiers, those backstabbers. But I guess with his father, who's also another different level of backstabbing, give more confidence to the courtiers than his own son. And the brother as well, instead of trusting Harry, they trust all the other people who don't give a shit about them personally, but the position that they are in. But they didn't see that. But Harry differentiate that. Harry understand his position that he's in. And he knows people around him want what he has. So because Harry understood that, it was very hard for the derangers, the men in gray suit to actually change his mind, to make him play along with the BS. But the only BS Harry was playing along with was, you know, you doing the event, I'll show up. There's the charity. He align himself with charities that he care about. And then he does what he need to do to sustain the charity. And then after that, he bounce. He goes somewhere in Africa. But he would have been the first one they really, really chop off, because what I'm seeing right now in the institution, every now and then some pictures are popping up. Those left behinders don't look healthy. Alright, so let me read these and move on. Okay, those bodyguard. Bottom pics guarding good King Harry. That's the laugh. I really feel terrible that Harry, okay, Harry is not spare. Okay. I really feel terrible that Harry is not a spare, has to work with those unloving people, but in the top picture, he's working with his forever love. Okay, you know, they have no idea what they did when they stripped him of his military uniform. Turns out he is the king among them. Alright, shine like a diamond. There's the thumbs up, seeing your point. Alright, so let's go to the next tweet. Okay, I have two more on that first group, and I'm gonna continue recording. Alright, the way Meghan upgrade this fine Englishman is a sight to behold. Yeah, that was the day after all the fun on Saturday. I think it was on a Sunday, and they were talking, and that's from the US Polo Association. I shared that tweet with you on PYTE. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. I'm telling you, I guess Meghan float on those on grass, because that high heel, I'm telling you, most of the squad were talking about it, including myself. And I was like, I'll be fighting with the ground. Alright, so let's read some of the comments. Okay, bottom up. Okay. Yeah, you're right, because he was already so handsome, and somehow with her, it's like a different level of attractiveness. That soulmate light is something else. She is his queen. Meghan has helped Prince Harry to become the man he is today. She loves him hard. Men went from TK Maxx, yep, cast off to finery. OMG, the bicep though. I'll show you a picture of what she's making reference to here. Okay, join us. That's an ad. I was looking for that so I could stop, but I passed it. Okay, he's California wealthy, laid back looks. I understand why you're a crown critic. Okay, so it's response to this. Okay, from prince to a man with no job. With no job? That was one interview. I don't have it. I have it. It's buried in one of the streets, but to have it by itself, I don't know where it is. Where they were asking him, it could have been for better up, like what he does or something like that. It's like he's a man with different hats. Even during the Invictus, I believe it was Netherlands, you see him going there, shaking people's hand and all of that. And at the same time, he was picking up stuff, putting aside so people don't fall or whatever. You have to look at some details things. Okay, when I look at those videos, these things pop out to me. He's shaking people's hand, he's talking to them, he's hugging, taking pictures, and then he saw something. I think it was I don't know what it was, but it was something he could pick up, but he picked it up and put it aside. Alright, from prince to a man, I understand why you're a crown critter. Only dumb people qualify for that role. Alright, you must be kidding, please. Okay, so this seems like starting from there. Okay, you must be dumb. Get the F out of here. Alright, so let's move on, and that's that. Alright, I have one more tweet after this one, and then I'll just stop and do another video. Okay, so there's that here. Harry should have just walked her down the 3-step himself while shouting, "This is my wife." No squad or something. Honestly, he's been fighting step and flaws for Meghan for so long. I think he should just give up and start carrying her everywhere. LOL, there's the laugh here. Meghan is precious to him, and he never misses an opportunity to show her. Okay, yeah, to show her. There's that here. I love that kind of love. Yeah. When I look at this picture, knowing what we know now, it's like, oh my God, we made it. We made it this far because the forces that were against them to marry, my goodness. And this also, this is why they had to fight with these haters. the institution, the brother, the father, all these who were against, including her father who was preventing. Well, the father did say the whole point was to mess up the wedding.
Right. So that may have been one of the things that upset her. And of course, the photographs were a setup. I was set up by a guy named Jeff Rayner and another guy named Dylan Howard, who was with American Media, I think. And the whole thing was a plan to actually mess up the wedding.
Okay? Yeah. Knowing, because they already got each other. What I mean by got each other, when they were dating. When no one else knew they were dating, except their close friends, probably Nacho and Heavy's side, and Meghan, her friends, her co-stars, because you see those people. Abigail, for instance. All right, I believe there was a tweet I came across where she was gonna meet Heavy, and she told Abigail about it, and they were very excited about that. Okay, so all of that, all right, during that time of dating phase, okay, their courtship, they understood each other. So this is why anything that came across them trying to prevent them to get to this point at that image, it was a lost cause, because they already understood each other from the heart and soul. Not only that, for Meghan's part, her IG post, okay, Harry could verify everything that Meghan had told him during their date, and then Harry had invited her to see some of the work he's doing in Africa. So the haters, the naysayers, their whole goal was a non-starter. It was already dead at arrival, because Harry and Meghan already got each other. But sometimes, as human, you could understand there probably a little doubt here and there. And this is when the tabloid, who's very good at that, they've been doing this for centuries, okay, to manipulate, create stories. But as a human being, when these things popped up, and then you know the source, it's easy to go to the source and verify it. And sometime, I believe, Harry probably went to Meghan to ask, was this true? What they say on the paper, was it true, or whatever, to make sure, because I think he knew Meghan was the one. But anyway, I'm talking as if I was there. I'm probably 100% wrong, but you could, I don't know, you could just feel it. I don't know. All right, next tweet, and this is my last one here. Why are so many haters seething? I always thought this is how a prince is supposed to treat his princess. Were the fairy tales lying to us all this time? That's Jodiva. Alright, so there's Harry treating his wife like a princess. Obviously, a living princess. She is a princess. Whoever don't want to believe it, that's their fault. Harry's a prince, and he married someone. That person is a princess. Then that's Meghan. Oh my goodness. Meghan was killing it. And one of those videos I was talking about, probably on PYTE, okay, when I don't know who was saying something about Harry coming out, and that same space image, Harry poked his head out, and they say something, I forgot what it was. That other picture shows Harry was on an alert mode. He poked his head out. There was a car. And then he poked his head out, I guess, and the way that I got it is to make sure the area, or at least get a sense of the view of, to sort of surveilling the space where the photographers were. Okay, he was in the army, so he knows how to do that. But now that everything, I think he see it was fine, and now he's in a relaxed mode. Okay, now he's coming out. I think the Deranger was saying, Harry was dragging Meghan, or Meghan is, I don't know, some BS. So you will never understand the Derangers anyway. So there he is here again. That's a nice picture. And I think this is Meghan's assistant. Okay, that 5-inch stiletto. Oh my goodness. I think if that was me, I would be carrying that high heels when I'm on the grass, and then when I'm like on the podium or indoors, I'll be wearing it. Okay, so let's read some of the there's my comment here. All right. Yeah, only in English though. The Little Mermaid got killed in the pollution. She's making reference to the thing, to the caption. Oh my god. I don't know why I'm laughing. I find it very, very funny though. But anyway, yeah, only in England though. The Little Mermaid got killed in the pollution, and our at home, there's that here. Alright, that's Kate who's missing. He was only supposed to treat white princesses like that. Alright, they are trained by the UK media to be nasty, vile, racist, and abusive. They have no idea how to behave differently. Yeah, that's why I'm like, they are freaking savages. Alright, after mine, that's it. The last one is an ad. Okay, I don't know what y'all talking about. His voice will be extra spicy every time they are out, and when they are out and eat game, each and every time. You know, he was rewarded. If kiddos were not with them, forget it. He went to the moon and back, laughing my ass off. Pretty much is like spicy rice, okay? He get rewarded for being a good gentleman. That's just my stupidity talking. But anyway, so that's it. Alright, since this was a bit more about the Sussexes, let's do a prayer. Alright, when it's only about the derangers, the left behind royals, they just baggage for God. And in this aspect as well, they all are baggage for God. So let's do a prayer to add to the baggage that God will be giving to Harry and Meghan. Okay, baggage don't always mean negative thing, okay? Because if God sees what's going on, okay, he knows what each and every one of them can carry. Alright, so we just putting a word out to him and say, as you giving them their own little baggages, okay, Harry and Meghan, please take this into consideration. This is what my prayer is, okay? Prayer for protection and what should we say? Protection and health. Let's do health, okay? Without health, there's nothing. Okay, protection for continued health. Okay, let's do this. Keep me safe from injury of body, mind, or soul, and bring me to this day's end filled with health, that I may enjoy good health and that all may good well with me. Okay? 3 John 2. Amen. That's it. That sounds pretty good to me. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. Alright, so a new subscriber, welcome. So now I'm going to do another video, and these are more recent, and I think I took them today. Depending on how I do with my commentary with these tweets, there's a possibility it might be 2 videos. Other than that, it'll be just 1. Okay, I separate them. Maybe I'll take 1 from there, or maybe 2 from here to put with that. We'll see. All right, so that's it. Thank you for watching.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness, and please come back.
You are all in this together. And if I may speak personally, we are all in this together. Because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.